Our global adventure continues. After passing through the cold north and the bustling center of Canada, we now arrive in the south of this country, a place where stunning nature and world-class tourist attractions await us. Here, Niagara Falls with its endless grandeur, the Great Lakes with their breathtaking views, and lively border towns each offer a different travel experience. Southern Canada is a popular destination for tourists, combining pristine nature, living history, and energetic urban life. In this episode, we will introduce the best destinations in southern Canada, evaluate their conditions, and finally give them scores to see which one is the best choice for travel. So stay with us, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming adventures. Number 1. Niagara Falls, Ontario. Niagara Falls is not only a natural symbol of Canada, but also one of the most famous tourist attractions in the world. The Canadian section of the falls, known as Horseshoe Falls, is the largest and most voluminous part, with millions of liters of water cascading down every day with breathtaking power. The surroundings are full of attractions, from Niagara City Cruises, formerly Hornblower, which takes you right to the base of the falls, to Journey Behind the Falls, which lets you see the falls from behind the curtain of water. Nightly illumination is permanent and creates a romantic atmosphere, but fireworks are held only in specific seasons or weekly programs. Access from Toronto is very easy, about 90 minutes by car, and usually between 90 to 150 minutes by train or bus. Hotels and restaurants are plentiful around the falls, but due to its popularity, costs are relatively high. In winter, the falls appear in mist and ice with a unique charm, while summer is the busiest tourist season. Accommodation and food around the falls are quite expensive because of the area's global popularity, so this category receives a score of 60 out of 100. The weather here offers 4 distinct seasons: cold, misty winters, and warm, lively summers, which makes every visit unique, earning a score of 95 out of 100. The natural beauty of Niagara, with the grandeur of Horseshoe Falls and its breathtaking surroundings, is truly unmatched and deserves a perfect score of 100 out of 100. Tourist crowds are heavy, especially in the summer peak season, which reduces the sense of tranquility, so this aspect scores 50 out of 100. Local residents and service staff are welcoming and visitor-oriented, which adds to the overall experience, giving a score of 80 out of 100. Safety and city management are reliable, making the trip secure and comfortable, so this category scores 80 out of 100. Public access is excellent, with regular trains and buses from Toronto and nearby cities, which earns a score of 90 out of 100. With an overall score of 79.3 out of 100, Niagara Falls stands out as a destination every nature lover should experience at least once. While high costs and heavy crowds can be challenging, the sheer magnificence of the falls and the variety of attractions around them fully justify the trip, making Niagara one of Canada's most remarkable travel experiences. Number 2. Niagara-on-the-Lake, Southern Ontario. Niagara-on-the-Lake is a small historic town near Niagara Falls, recognized as one of the most beautiful towns in Canada. Cobblestone streets, 19th century houses, flower gardens, and a European atmosphere give this town a special charm. The Shore Festival Theatre attracts thousands of visitors every year, and the surrounding vineyards, especially for producing ice wine, are world famous. This destination is calmer and more cultural than Niagara Falls, offering a different travel experience in southern Canada. Accommodation and food in this town are generally moderate, but because of its popularity with tourists, they are slightly more expensive than in other small towns, which gives it a score of 65 out of 100. The climate here is mild, with cold winters and pleasant summers, so it earns a score of 80 out of 100. The surrounding nature, with vineyards and river views, creates a charming and distinctive atmosphere which deserves a score of 75 out of 100. During festival season, the town becomes crowded, while for the rest of the year it is much calmer, so this aspect receives a score of 60 out of 100. Local residents are warm and hospitable, making the visitor experience more enjoyable, which earns a score of 85 out of 100. Safety is good and urban standards are well maintained, so this category scores 80 out of 100. Public access is convenient, with proximity to Niagara Falls and Toronto and easy travel by road and bus, which gives it a score of 85 out of 100. With an overall score of 75.7 out of 100, Niagara-on-the-Lake is a calm, cultural, and historic destination that offers a different travel experience in southern Ontario. Although costs are slightly higher than in other small towns and crowds during festival season can be challenging, the European-style atmosphere, world-renowned vineyards, and the warm hospitality of locals make this beautiful town well worth a visit. Number 3. Point Pelee National Park, Southern Ontario. Point Pelee is the southernmost point of mainland Canada, located near the city of Windsor. The southernmost point of the entire country is Middle Island, which is part of this park. This small but popular national park is known as a bird-watching paradise, attracting thousands of birdwatchers every year to witness the migration of birds and monarch butterflies. Sandy beaches, wetlands, and nature trails provide a pure experience of untouched nature. Accommodation and food costs are lower here because camping and simple stays are the most common options, so this category receives a score of 70 out of 100. The climate is mild, with warm summers and winters that are generally tolerable, which earns a score of 85 out of 100. The natural environment is pristine and unique, with wetlands, sandy beaches, and the spectacular migration of monarch butterflies, so it deserves a score of 95 out of 100. During bird and butterfly migration seasons, the park becomes crowded, while at other times it is much quieter, which gives it a score of 65 out of 100. Local residents and guides are friendly and professional, making the visitor experience more enjoyable, so this aspect scores 80 out of 100. Safety is good overall, though the natural conditions such as wetlands and forest trails require preparation, which results in a score of 75 out of 100. Public access is limited, as most visitors arrive by car or through local tours, so this category earns a score of 50 out of 100. With an overall score of 74.3 out of 100, Point Pelee National Park is a distinctive and memorable destination in southern Ontario. Its untouched nature and the remarkable migrations of birds and butterflies provide a rare wildlife experience. Although limited public access and seasonal crowds can present challenges, the park's natural beauty and tranquil atmosphere make it a truly worthwhile place to visit. Southern Canada combines world-class attractions such as Niagara Falls, the historic and cultural town of Niagara-on-the-Lake, and the pristine nature of Point Pelee National Park. Costs in tourist areas are higher than the global average, but public access is excellent. Nature in parks like Point Pelee scores highly, locals are friendly, and safety is good. Now the choice is yours. Is Southern Canada worth the trip or not? And don't forget, if this virtual journey was exciting for you, like the video right now, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comment so you won't miss the next episode of our journey to Western Canada. This is just the continuation of our global adventure.